If your direct injection engine starts hard when hot, stumbles at a steady speed, swings fuel mileage hard, and sets fuel rail pressure codes, yes, a high-pressure fuel rail sensor wiring glitch is a very likely cause. That fits because the engine control unit trusts that sensor to control the camshaft-driven high-pressure fuel pump. If the sensor signal, the 5-volt reference, or the signal return wire gets a short, an open, or extra resistance, the reading jumps even when real rail pressure does not. Then the engine control unit commands the pump the wrong way. Rail pressure goes too high or too low. That is what gives you the stumble at cruise, the hard-hot restart after a quick shutoff, and those rail pressure performance trouble codes. This fault often shows up after heat soak, and it also shows up after a fuel filter or fuel line job when the harness near the rail got bent, pulled, or moved. Start with the one check that proves it. Plug in an advanced onboard diagnostics scan tool and watch the live data for fuel rail pressure with the engine idling. The reading should stay steady, and it should match how the engine sounds and feels. While it idles, do a careful wiggle test on the sensor pigtail and the short harness by the rail. If the fuel rail pressure reading jumps the instant you touch the wire, and the idle changes with it, you have found the fault area. That points to the sensor circuit, not bad fuel and not a dirty injector. Then look close at the connector and the wire. Broken copper strands can hide under insulation that still looks fine from the outside. A loose pin can make contact only when heat or vibration shifts it. You may also find fretting corrosion on the connector pins, rubbed insulation, or a weak signal return path. Any of that can corrupt the 5-volt reference or the sensor signal enough to fool the engine control unit into over-pressurizing or under-pressurizing the rail. Do not waste time pouring fuel injector cleaner into the tank for this. Cleaner cannot fix an active electrical short or open. Pulling the battery cable will not fix it either. At most, it may clear the trouble codes for a short time, but the bad signal comes right back because the circuit fault is still there. The lasting fix is wiring repair first, then sensor replacement only if needed. Cut back the damaged wire until you reach clean copper. Solder in a new pigtail connector, make solid joints, and protect the repair so heat and vibration do not work on it again. If the wiring checks out, but the live fuel rail pressure reading is still wrong or still unstable, replace the fuel rail sensor, because its internal sensing element may have drifted. Then, secure the harness with zip ties so it stays away from engine vibration points and cannot rub on nearby parts. After the repair, prove it before you call it done. Check live fuel rail pressure again at idle and on a steady road test. The reading should stay stable when you touch the harness lightly. The stumble, the hard-hot restart, and the sharp fuel mileage swings should be gone. If you skip that proof step, you can keep chasing parts and still miss the real fault. Ignore this, and you risk repeat hard starts, poor steady speed drive feel, and more time lost on the same fuel rail pressure codes. Check live rail pressure before you buy parts.